I'm Dr. Ray, and you might be too good for her. Yes, you might be too good for her. Now, this doesn't mean you being an asshole is better for her, and this doesn't mean you should stop being a good man. It just means that your energy, your psychology, how you carry yourself might not match her. In other words, if she is a woman who's experienced a lot of trauma, betrayal, people letting her down, then the way that you come toward her and offer yourself to her is unfamiliar. And secondly, she has developed shells. In other words, before you, there was a guy kind of like you who said, "You can trust me," and he cheated on her. Even before that, just say with her father, he'd say, "I will be there. I won't forget your birthday. I'll pick you up." He forgets. She feels that sense of betrayal, that hurt. And there's this layers and layers. So the guy who's maybe kind of the bad boy or the jerk, she lets in. Why? For several reasons. One, she is used to that. Two, she knows what she's going to get. In other words, from the get-go, she doesn't fully give herself completely, or that she's thinking it could be safe anyway because this guy doesn't want much from her, and eventually it will end anyway, which is what she's used to, which it creates this self-fulfilling prophecy of someone leaving her. So for you to come around and say, "I'm actually a really good guy," it really means her letting go of everything that she's ever known. And I'm not talking about being that nice guy, because there's that creepy nice guy who's kind of almost like the bad guy, but he's doing everything just to get into her pants. He's a chameleon. He compliments her on everything. He says yes to everything just so she will like him. Well, she's not going to like that type of person. When I say a good guy, I'm talking about a guy who's a really stand-up guy, who's present, who has his own path, and is doing this because he loves her, and this is just his way of being. And so, if you're trying to figure out why is it that here I'm trying to schedule a date with her, in fact, I'm trying to plan something really wonderful for her, and yet she's just hard to track down. She seems to, like, things happen. She has all these troubles in her life, and she just can't pull through, and yet she complains about going out with these other guys who just want like a booty call. Well, maybe that's how she sees herself unconsciously, and your presence makes her too uncomfortable. It's not what she's familiar with, and it's something really to take home too. Think about this for a moment. As you become good and you bring that light to her darkness, she has to really see where she has been. In other words, a person's goodness shines light on darkness. I'm not saying that darkness is bad. It's just that it means that person really has to get real with him or herself. And so when you're really good, it kind of brings up the bad. You understand what I mean? And that's actually a good thing, because if it were not for you, they wouldn't experience this contrast to become a better person. So do not stop being good. Just be aware you might not be matching her. She doesn't have the mental equivalency to be in your presence.
If you're being offered some free tools that could get you unstuck, would you be interested? If so, visit raydoctor.com and receive your free transformational exercises. Imagine starting each day feeling deeper love, a clearer mind, and being able to say to yourself, "I really feel good." My clients love these, and so will you. Get them now for free at raydoctor.com.